Could there ever be any chance of reconciliation with you and Chantel?
I think so. The damage is done already. It's not going to be any reconciliation in the future.
If I was just to ask you straight up, if you came here for a visa, what would your answer be?
I'm not coming for a visa. Me and Chantel are going to meet in person for the first time in 9 months.
Going through this divorce has been the hardest time of my life.
The goal of the Family Chantel is ruin my life in America. Them, all of them.
Thank you so much for taking a few moments to speak with me. I really appreciate it.
Hi, Gary.
I talked to you during the pandemic. What's interesting about television, and you guys know more than I do, is that if everything was fine, then maybe you wouldn't have a show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but to be honest, I think that I feel like it's normal to have so much crazy drama in one's life, to be honest.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it was good, although lots of things have changed since then.
Yeah, a lot of changes happened since then.
So first off, man, just how are you doing? How obviously we know that you're divorced now, and we'll see it play out on the season, but how are you doing?
Right now, I'm doing great. Right now, I've been working my career in my life. I've been working and all the things, they help me to improve to be a better person.
Well, how are you feeling now that I guess what looks to be the final season of the Family Chantel is about to be out, and we'll see kind of how you guys have been doing the last year or so.
Yeah, right now, for the final season of Family Chantel, you're going to find, a lot of drama. It's going to be very hardship and painful. I let the cameras, follow me around to to this road, and you're going to find, real, real pain, and most of the time, you want to find, the end, our relationship.
Are you prepared for kind of what, I mean, you've been doing this on reality TV for a while now, but are you prepared for kind of the lows that the public will see once this final season starts airing?
Yeah, right now in the final season, you want to find all the, right now, all the little moment, I say, I touch ground, I touch all the ground I can touch, because right now, that was a very hard, situation between me and Chantel, between the families, and then this final season, you're going to find out, how vulnerable, we are, and it's not perfect relationship. Our relationship has some problems, some drama, and then the relationship when who was real, and then.
Well, then, in terms of, I guess, what kind of place are you and Chantel in now, post divorce?
No, we're not talking. We're not in good terms. I follow my way. She go her way, and right now we are not talking at all. And it's better like that. It's much better like that, because in the end, I want to be separated from the family, and I want to, heal myself, and be a better person myself. And I'm glad, that we're not talking anymore.
Do you think that the problems in your marriage was more due to the issues you and Chantel had, or was it more of both sides of the families just having too much of a say in what you guys were doing?
I think so with both sides, Chantel have some issues, the family have issues. And when you put those things together, that you only hear one side of the story, that you only hear her family talking about all the problems, feed her, bad mentality, bad energy. And she take that energy, it bring all the time, to the house and things like that. And then I feel, that her and her family play, that, big part of this.
What about your family as well? Because I know they had a lot to say throughout the seasons also.
Yeah, my family, I think so, my family too. My family is not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But then, I haven't spent that much time with my family, like I travel, my family is in Dominican Republic, I was here, and then I now want to, defend my family at all. I know that my family is perfect. They have some problem. My sister, my mother, they're little crazy sometimes. But in the end, the more they know when involved inside, in our relationship as with the family Chantel.
Are you surprised, like, not only how popular the show became, but even how much interest, we as fans have in the breakup, in the sad times as well?
And so I'm not surprised because we got a lot of followers. They follow from the beginning. Person that was there. Support us and support the relationship. And was person that not support me, not support her. And then everybody you take the side. Right now is the Team Chantel. Right now it's Team Pedro. I see that everybody. All the fans pick their side right now.
How are you with looking at the comments on social media? Because social media can be very good and very bad sometimes, and I know sometimes they don't always have nice things to say, particularly as the marriage was breaking down.
Yeah, right now social media, they only, try to put, the ball on me, say that how all the faults, everybody comment my page, how I was a scammer, like things like that. But I don't see those comments. I just try to focus me, see myself, be a better person because everybody has something to say. Everybody has something, something to show, but they really don't know what's going on inside the relationship.
It's a common theme with kind of like the 90-day franchise and following to the spinoffs where they, sometimes accuse people of only wanting to come to America for a green card. And now with the divorce, I've seen people say, oh, he just wanted a green card or a K-1 visa. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, you see, people understand, they've been here for almost 7 years already, If I wanted a green card, want a visa, I best break up the first 3 years, and be free. I've been the marriage, I believe in the marriage for that long, in the end, everybody grow apart because has a visa, has a something, it's not having to do, we are married, relationship sometimes doesn't work. People believe only, the people want visa once, get papers and things like that. But no, that's not what true for me.
So, I mean, if I was just to ask you, I guess, straight up, if you came here for a visa, what would your answer be?
I'm not coming for a visa.
In terms of, I guess, reconciliation, could there ever be any chance of reconciliation with you and Chantel later in the future, even if it was much later in the future?
I think so. The damage is done already. There's a lot of damage done already. I think so. For my part, it's not be not reconciliation in the future because I think so. This is not working. This is not it's not work. And for reconciliation, I never think that way. I never look into that. It's not going to be any reconciliation in the future.
When you look back over the course of the marriage, was there anything, because I know you said sometimes people grow apart, was there one specific thing that kind of changed the direction of the marriage?
Was a couple of things that came, they changed, relation to marriage, was her about, her family, her friends, she put me in the back burner. She don't want to, only go who her friends. Did was the friend, And I think so, after leaving the school, a lot of things changed.
Changed as far as what when she went to school? Because that can be a positive, right? Or was it not a positive for you guys?
Was a positive for her, but then she changed, and I changed too, and we see that we don't want the same. She want different things. I want different thing for me, and that's why it didn't work.
In what ways did you change that you could see yourself being different?
No, I was trying to focus my career. I was trying to do something for me, something for myself, something that they can be proud, try to get a career over here. It's not that easy. And then she never support at all for me. She never went there for me in any moment. She only tried to criticize me, never give me the support that I did for her and the mom that she went in the school.
Do you think that the show kind of, because it's reality TV, but we also know that it can be edited, do you think that the show did that they presented you guys fairly with the way the show was edited and the story they told?
Yeah, but I think about be fairly, because I feel, that they only put one side and not put another side. Yeah, over the course, this is then I go over the course, so they wanna fail my side. I think so. They only choose, they only choose last year. They only choose one side, where the side the Chantel side, and they never, choose, what they want to, put on me, because they only put on me like a freaking user, like if somebody want to use her for paper, machista person, they only want to do things my way, it was like that, and I feel, they know what's fair and that far for me, because they only put her story, her side, and not shows that much of my side.
Do you ever feel like maybe you were too hard on Chantel as far as what we saw? Because we know that she was like working a full-time job, and you were saying, oh, she didn't cook or clean the house and cook or clean. And so, do you ever feel like you were too hard, or is that just kind of part of marriage duties?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. And that fact, be so. I know. Try to be so hard. I try to get, somebody was a partner. Somebody that can help me with the things at the house. It's not fair. That you work 3 days a week, and after that you have 4 days off, and those 4 days off, can help me with a little things. This you only 1 day to do something for do things in the house. I don't need a person. They only say, oh, I work full-time job, and after that, because I work full-time job too. And the fact, that we not like a team player, that you can help me to do the stuff, can help me, to get grocery, can help me even, help me with the kitchen, things like that. It's not falling only one person, it's falling two persons. If we want a team, if we are a team, like a relationship, we play together. You don't only, be in bed, and try to only get vacation with your friends. It's try to you be realize, hey, we have a household, a house that we could be maintaining together. If we want, the house to grow, you have to be plan with the house. You have to play with the house. You have to do the duties. It's not about cooking and clean. It's not about who's do better with. No, it's about who plays like a teammate for the house.
I'm meeting with the PI because Pedro has really hurt Chantel, and I don't think that he should just walk away scot-free.
For years, Karen been chasing me, behind me all the time, trying to get me deported.
Vamos a planificar algo. Ella no sabe con quién se mete.
In the first episode, it seems like you were worried that the family was Chantel's family was trying to get you deported. Like, do you still believe that, or did you really believe that at the time?
At the time, yes, I really believe the time they tried to make, with my status, they tried to do a lot of bad stuff to me, but I move on from those things right now. I'm positive, because evil never win, evil never win, when you try to be evil, that things never happen. Thanks God they not can do any damage, The only damage they try to do was fire social media type put, reviews, false comments, pay for newses, to be out of there.
Is that something that you're still worried about? Do you still have that fear that they may try to get you deported? Do you think about that?
Yeah, I'm not scared no more to be deported, because I already have my citizenship. I American. I becoming American, and they got my blue passport and got all my stuff already. Thanks God, and I know what about it. They tried to get me deported.
Congratulations on getting your citizenship. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
Yeah. So, do you feel like you have closure with the situation, with the marriage? Are you at peace with how it ended?
No, right now I'm in peace with the marriage. I'm in peace right now, and the things end. I said that I wish the best to Chantel, best for her, the best for her family, that she can find somebody, that make her happy, because I never have bad wishes for her, never. I deserve the best for her, the best for the family, can she find a better place, can she be better and grow, and that she can have a better family, and find a better man.
What about you? Are you dating? Are you out there looking for the next Mrs. Pedro?
Yeah, right now I keep all my dating stuff in private. When the moments come, it's gonna be revealed. But right now I try to keep things a little private.
And that leads me to my next question. So now that you've done reality TV for a few years, like, do you want to continue to do reality TV after the Family Chantel ends, or after you're not on the shows? Do you want to continue to do this? Because we know you have your real estate career as well.
Yeah, right now I've been doing real estate. Things got I've been doing great. Even the market says 8% interest rate. People still buy house. I working with the Latin market right now. And for reality TV show, I can say, that's something that I've been doing almost for like 10 years, let's say. I got a lot of experience. I've been television. That if they have opportunities to be in other shows, if they're presented to me, I will think about it and say, and to see if they can be better, because I grow here, this my second job, let's say, reality TV show, and they say opportunities out there, I can take it.
Well, as we're wrapping up, do you have like any regrets as far as like on your side, like with the marriage, with your relationship with Chantel?
No, like the only thing is like, that everybody and them, can be better, in the relationship, we couldn't do better, me and her, but it's never happened. You only see those times, when you out the relationship, I say, okay, I can do this better, but it's too late, for those things, and I hope I say that she can find some better guy, they can make her happy, and she can be a better place. And I pray for God, that she can be happy.
You guys have a lot of fans, so what would you like the fans to get out of this final season?
I usually the fan to see, the everything's not always my fault, the everything's not always only one side, they had to put in the balance, it had to be my position too, and they only not choosing one side. That's the only thing I say to the fans. It's bad when you choose one side, you don't see the perspective to the other side. Be open-minded. Nobody's perfect in this world. Everybody comments. Everybody comments on errors in her life. But when the fact that the relationship doesn't work, it doesn't work.
What does the future look like for Pedro now?
Right now, the future for me, I try to get, buy some houses, be investor, try to get, another level for my real estate career, and right now I want to be happy, working myself, working my health, mentally, emotionally, I try to be a better version of myself.
All right, man, this is great. I always enjoy talking with you. Congrats again on getting your citizenship. I can't wait for the rest of the season. I'm waiting with bated breath because I know it's going to be a lot of fun things to see, man. So thanks again for always providing some time for me.
Thanks so much, Gary. You're the first one to know about that, okay? that's coming up. You're the first one to know about that. Nobody knows it.
Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, well, I can't wait, man, and hopefully we will see you on reality TV again, because you're reality TV gold. So keep up the great work.
Thanks so much, Gary. I appreciate that.